Hi, I'm Calamity Beauregard, and this is my beautiful Blu-ray collection. It's not on the shelf yet, but it will be momentarily. I have off to the side here some 300-ish Blu-rays. It might be closer to 400. I'm not entirely sure. I've had to downsize a little bit, but I've also added a couple. So I really have no clue. I have stacks upon stacks of Blu-rays off to the sides around me, which are quite literally preventing my escape from this. I will not be allowed to leave this spot until I put all of my Blu-rays back on that shelf in a neat and tidy order, which they have not been in for some time. So that's fun. That's a fun little wrinkle to this thing that I'm doing. As I said, I did have to downsize some. I've also misplaced a couple. My copy of Halloween, I believe I left it at my ex's brother's house, so that's just gone. I'm never getting that back. I'm not touching that at all. That copy of Halloween, that's gone. That's his now. That's fine. I also have alongside me some movies that are not unfortunately going to be counted because they're messed up and will not play. My copy of Halloween 2, fittingly, is scratched, and it stutters a lot towards the beginning of like the third act when Laurie's running around outside the hospital. That's messed up. Which sucks because that's the part of the movie when it gets good and interesting. So I don't get to enjoy that part of the movie. I just get all the stuff in the hospital with all the people, all the nurses being mean to each other and whatever's going on there. My copy of Looney Tunes Back in Action, also scratched. My PlayStation, which I watch all my Blu-rays off of, does not read this, which sucks because I'm told that this Blu-ray is out of print. Warner Brothers, help a girl out here. Like, hook me up. Give me, like, put this back out there. What's wrong with you? This is, like, far and away the Looney Tunes' best. I forgot about The Day the Earth Blew Up. One of Looney Tunes' best works. And it deserves to be out there. It's so good. It's a fantastic movie. It's a lot of fun. And also, this bootleg copy of Encino Man. It has that thing that a lot of, like, bootleg Blu-rays have, where, like, I don't know if the camera's picking that up. It's, like, a really, like, shiny, plasticky, almost like a sheet of glass on top of the thing. So it's just weirdly plasticky smooth on top. And I think that fucks with, like, the reading process. Note to the word to the wise, if you're if you're interested in purchasing a bootleg Blu-ray from a vendor online and they tell you that it will not play on your PlayStation or home console, believe them. Learn from my mistakes. Don't be a prideful little patty. But without further ado, the Blu-ray list. Here we go. I also have them in alphabetical order, with a few exceptions because, I don't know. All Dogs Go to Heaven, great movie. I'll give my thoughts on some of these. I won't give my thoughts on all of them because, you know, I love All Dogs Go to Heaven. I don't really have anything to add to it. It's good. You should watch it. All of Don Bluth's movies are some form of good. All are just mean about his stuff from the 90s that isn't Anastasia. That's my take. Almost Famous, The Amazing Spider-Man, and also The Amazing Spider-Man 2. I'm realizing that my bloom lighting is messing up your ability to see clearly what's on the cover. So I'm going to move that a little bit off to the side, and I hope that helps. Yeah, it's alright. I gotta rewatch these two. I remember I was pretty harsh on them And I should not have been, because they're probably fine. They're probably quite good. I was a dork at the time. As I'm so clearly not anymore. American Ultra. The GOAT. Personally a big fan. I think it's cute. It's fun. It's a good time. The romance is so sweet. I genuinely, for some reason, I really buy into these two as a couple. I think they have really fun chemistry. Obviously, like, fuck the person who wrote this. But I think it's a good movie despite that. In spite of the fact that the guy who wrote this, by all accounts, is a nightmare. That's just my 2 cents. The Angry Birds movie. I haven't seen this. My coworker gave it to me. He upgraded to a 4K. So, had no more need for standard HD. Ant-Man. It's alright. Wait a minute. Okay. Blu-ray collectors who are possibly watching this. What is this? I'm not sure how to pick it up on the camera. This thing. So, like, when you open it, it has this little, like, flappy thing. So when you close it, it has, like, this thing that, like, locks it in place. What is this? What is it? What is the purpose of this? I've only seen Disney do this, and I hate it. It's so ugly. It's just a very ugly little piece. It's unnecessary. It's like, what is the purpose of it? Is it to protect the disc? Is it to protect it from bandits? From breaking into my Blu-ray? Is it, like, supposed to be a child lock? What is this? What are we doing here, Disney? What are we doing? Aquaman, which I recently rewatched, alongside every non-Batman DC film. It's Aquaman. I'll give it this. It's better than Aquaman 2, which I don't have on Blu-ray. I might someday, but I'm not gonna prioritize it. I'm just not. I hope you can forgive me for that. I really do. I'm such a fucking doofus. The Austin Powers trilogy. Groovy. Oh, and this will wrap up the A's section of the thing. I have them all in a stack by letter. This is the A stack, and it's all 4 Avengers films. See, they're still doing it. They're still doing it. This is Endgame. This came out in 2019, and it still uses the ugly little flap thing. It says open on it. Is the camera even picking that up? Why? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Baby Driver. Back to the Future. You know what? Due for a rewatch. I'm saying that a lot this video. I'm realizing, like, going through this just right out the gate, I'm like, oh, there's a lot of movies in here that I need to watch, like, sooner rather than later. Back to the Future, absolutely one of them. Especially the whole trilogy, the whole little beautiful trilogy. I hate the way this Blu-ray set is structured. It's so stupid. So, one disc is on top in the front. The other disc, the DVD, is in the back. So, if I have to, like, kind of honestly, like, work to get the Blu-ray, that leaves the DVD digital copy just kind of, like, loosey-goosey in the thing. It sucks. Why would you do it like that? The Bad Guys. Haven't seen it. Heard good things. Haven't seen it. Barbie. Barbie. It's very loose in the slipcase. It's just like... Okay, it's not that loose. Just kind of talking it up a little bit. I just got butterfingers. Yeah, no, it's not doing anything. I like this movie. It's good. I wish it synced to the wall. It doesn't. Although, Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, if you start the album and the film at the same time and work up to Another Brick in the Wall Part 2, they line up perfectly. It's so good. Really fucking spooky how good it lines up. And then it falls off a cliff and never recovers, that sink. But for a moment, it's good. It's good. Batman, the movie, the 1966 Adam West, Burt Ward, Burgess Meredith, Lee Merriweather, Frank Gorshin, and Cesar Romero. I had the hardest time remembering the name of the guy who plays the Joker in that. Great movie. Really fun. Batman 1989. Batman Forever 1995. Where's Batman Returns and Batman and Robin? I need to get on that. I like those movies a lot. Batman and Robin in particular. Batman Returns is okay. I have Batman Forever in a green case, which I dig that. I want to get a red case for when I get Batman and Robin. I really wish they made a purple case for Batman 80, so I could put Batman 89 in that. I know they have made purple cases because there are purple cases that Purple Rain. I believe Purple Rain was at some point released in a purple case, but it was for a limited time thing, and that isn't any longer the case. I would also love a pink case, which I know they also did for Mean Girls for a limited release, and then they never did it again. Insulting that my copy of Barbie on Blu-ray is not in a pink case. That is misogyny. That is the result. That is why we have a Barbie movie. I also have Batman, the animated series, and also including the new Batman Adventures. Hi, editor Cali, coming in hot while editing this video. I didn't acknowledge the existence of the counter of how many Blu-rays there would be, but that was always part of the vision. However, I also never explained how exactly I'm counting. With regards to seasons of television, I am counting one season of TV as one Blu-ray, equivalent to one film. So if I have 3 seasons of Batman on Blu-ray, I have 3 movies. And that's not a perfect system. I'm aware. That's the best I can do. Because it feels honestly pretty loaded to count Batman as like one Blu-ray when it's like there's a lot going on there, you know? Same with like, you know, shows that were released with multiple seasonal releases, you know? So that's how I'm counting that, and I hope you're on board for that. Also, sorry if my finger was in the frame there for a bit, or the entire thing. I don't know. Back to the video. I wish I had Batman Beyond, and also Superman the Animated Series, and I guess Justice League as well. Mostly, I just really, really want Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. That movie's incredible. It's so fucking good. This also includes Mask of the Phantasm and Batman and Mr. Freeze Sub-Zero, which I haven't seen. I haven't seen Sub-Zero. So I'm interested to see like what that's about. It doesn't come with Mystery of the Batwoman, which is honestly a little strange. I don't know when that came out, like in relation to the others. I don't know why that is connected but not connected to anything. I don't know what's going on with that one. Haven't seen it either, so we'll have to get on that at some point. Batman Under the Red Hood, featuring my favorite Robin, Jason Todd. I love Jason so much. Batman and Harley Quinn, very cute. Very cute. The Batman. Da-na-na-na-na. Beetlejuice. Best night ever. This film is awesome. It is the only film by the creative duo behind Epic Movie, Date Movie, and Meet the Spartans, as it so helpfully points out on the top of the thing there. It is the only film by these guys to not be a parody. It is also the only movie of theirs to be genuinely unabashedly good. And everyone hated it purely on the basis of it being a Friedberg and Seltzer movie due for a reappraisal. I am in on it. My sister's in on it. Everyone I've shared this movie with has enjoyed it. I'm just saying. Big Fat Liar. Good movie. Very cute. Incredible performance from all three of these guys. Frankie Muniz, very charming. Amanda Bynes, a national treasure. She's so fucking good in this. And apparently a lot of her stuff was improv on set, just in the moment stuff. And it shows. She's so fucking funny. She's so clever. She's so quick with it. It's really incredible. And also, the real star of the show, it's Paul Giamatti as Marty Wolf. What an absolute nightmare of a person. What an incredible performance. It's so good. Mesmerizing to watch this angry little man just go on a real tear. just a ball of pride and fury. Just seething, and oh man, what a nightmare of a person. Speaking of a nightmare of a person, the guy who wrote this movie. The Big Lebowski. Bill and Ted's Most Excellent Collection. This is Shout Factory's re-release of both Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure and Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. As you can see in here, it does have the discs for both films, beautifully remastered in high definition, and featuring some pretty good little like retrospective interviews from the cast and crew. It's cute stuff. Speaking of cute stuff, Bill and Ted Face the Music, the perfect legacy sequel and the perfect like trilogy ender. It's so good, and I am still today waiting for a sequel, or a spin-off rather, for Billy and Thea. I think Billy and Thea are like the unsung heroes of this film. They're so good. Samara Weaving and Jack Haven are electric in these roles. It is like looking into a weird fucked up mirror of Alex Winter and Keanu Reeves, but you know, a bit more femme, but not that much more femme. They're pretty androgynous, and I respect that, because Bill and Ted are kind of androgynous. Bill's always wearing crop tops, and Ted's got his big floppy head of hair. It's cute. It's a good vibe. And And also one of the cast, one of the actors is literally non-binary. That's Maddie. And I saw the TV Glow as Keanu Reeves's child in Bill and Ted. That's lovely. That's so magical. How can anyone dislike? Only a hater could. Couldn't be me. Birds of Prey. My favorite film in the DCEU. One of my favorite superhero films. I think it's my favorite mainstream superhero film. Which is kind of crazy. Black Panther. Black Klansman. Blazing Saddles. Blind Spotting. This movie fucking rocks. If you haven't seen Blind Spotting, this is a crazy ass movie. Oh my god, this is so good. Yeah, now I gotta rewatch this shit. I gotta watch the show. They made a show. I've heard it's good. Want to check that out? How the fuck are we like an hour into this and I'm still only on the B's? Oh god, I gotta hurry. Blues Brothers. Bottoms. One of my favorite films of the last couple of years. So much fun, so rowdy, so colorful and weird. The Blu-ray is so good. The entire run of Breaking Bad, which is a very good show. I really want to get Better Call Saul on Blu-ray. That one runs a bit expensive, but I really want it because Better Call Saul is my favorite show. I like how each season has this little like a little paper cardboard like little setup. You get each season in a little disc. El Camino, the Breaking Bad sequel film, showcasing what happens to Jesse after the events of the show. Good stuff. Really good movie, and a really good Blu-ray set. It is a steelbook, which I don't love a steelbook. I don't love this thing that's just dangling. I have a steelbook later on that I really don't like how that one is. But it's good. It also has a DVD. I forgot it had a DVD. Captain America. And also the other two Captain Americas. Yeah. There was a period of time where I was like, there was an idea. There was a period of time where I was making the conscious decision to get all of the MCU films on Blu-ray. That time has passed. Now I just kind of get the ones that I want and care about, or the ones that go on sale, which they never do. They never go on sale because Disney's an evil company, and they know that their people will just buy up whatever the fuck they release, like lemmings. Going from that captain to a different captain. Underpants. I need to rewatch this. I need to watch Dogman. I've heard Dogman is very good. Actually, no. I've heard Dogman is okay, but Little Petey is like the best character ever made. And I don't know what that means. I don't know who that is. I've not read Dogman. I read pretty much most of the I've read most of the Captain Underpants books when I was in elementary school, and all of the like ancillary, Super Diaper Baby and whatever, all the little spin-off stuff, the Flip-O-Rama activity books. But I never read any of the new stuff, so I don't know what Dogman's deal is. Cars, and also Cars 3. I don't have Cars 2. My coworker gave me his copy of these films, but didn't give me Cars 2 because he upgraded these to 4K, and he had no need to upgrade Cars 2 to 4K. So I don't have that one. I'll have it someday, I guess. Cats Don't Dance. Haven't seen, I bought this on the recommendation of Emma Shantiri, my sister. So I need to get on that. Chronicle, one of my favorite all-time films. I love Chronicle. Just a really good exploration of growing up and trauma and abuse through the lens of a found footage superhero movie. Highly recommend the director's cut, the lost footage edition, if you can track that down. The theatrical cut is still good, but the extended director's cut has a lot more scenes fleshing out particularly Steve's character, but also just a lot of like good little moments for Andrew, just exploring his powers and exploring them in interesting ways, and just kind of sitting by himself and thinking, especially after Steve dies. It's so good. It's so good. Highly recommend it. Also has a few extra little moments with the three boys just bonding and having little group moments, which is sweet. And the movie needs tons of those because they're so good. They're so good. I love them. I love this movie. I gotta rewatch it soon. Cloverfield, and its sequel, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I don't have the Cloverfield Paradox. I think they did release it on Blu-ray, but I haven't gotten it. I don't know if they're ever gonna make that Cloverfield sequel that they keep threatening us with. I don't know. Do you need it? I don't know. Coraline, the Edgar Wright Cornetto trilogy of Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End. The Croods, haven't seen it. The Dark Crystal, the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. Deadpool, I don't like this man. I find him annoying and rude, and I don't like him. I don't like him. Dirty Dancing. Fuck. Dirty Dancing. I feel like if Deadpool knew that his movie was right next to Dirty Dancing in my collection, he would have some sort of like little joke about how hot he thinks Jennifer Grey was and how he would kick Patrick Swayze's ass. Or he might say something about Patrick Swayze and how hot he is or whatever. But it's unclear whether or not he's actually like attracted to Patrick Swayze, or if he's just being, or if like him being gay for Patrick Swayze is like the joke. I don't like Deadpool. I don't like him. I haven't seen Dirty Dancing. I need to. I've heard very good things. I love this cover art. This is beautiful, just absolutely mesmerizing. Oh my goodness. I do really like the rounded box shape of the slip cover. I think that's really pretty. It matches the rounded box shape of the Blu-ray case itself. Even though this is the 4K, but I don't have a 4K player or a 4K TV, so I'm just gonna watch the Blu-ray. I'm just gonna watch the Blu-ray if that's okay with everybody. If that's okay with everybody here, I'm just gonna watch the Blu-ray. Disaster movie. Big fan of the oeuvre of Jason Friedberg and Aaron Seltzer. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier when I was talking about Best Night Ever. I really like their work. I think it's ugly in a way that I find quite compelling and interesting and beautiful. Lewd, rude, crude, and nude. It's actually not a nude movie. There's no nudity to speak of in this film from memory. I don't think there is. Pretty sure it's all above board. It's only unrated because they couldn't be bothered submitting it for the extra like bits in it. I think it was just PG-13, and then this is basically just the R-rated cut because they have the song at the end about how everyone's fucking each other. I've watched this like 10 times in 4 years. Django Unchained, Dogma, This is a bootleg copy. I didn't know that when I bought it. For real this time, though. I was looking through eBay because the movie was out of print for a very long time. It currently still is, but the 4K remaster should be coming out soon on physical home media. But yeah, this I got this on eBay for like $20, and I was like, oh my god, some idiot just put Dogma on eBay for $20. They don't know what kind of gold mine they're sitting on. This could be worth like 10 times that. And then I bought it and I realized it was a bootleg. It does work though. It does play. It's like it's not a plasticky cover. It's like paper almost. I don't know what that is. It's like it's physically printed on with like printer paper. So it feels weird to the touch. But it works. It plays. It has all the bonus features and everything. I don't know how they got it so perfect, but they did. So kudos to the bootlegger who made this. I really don't like the artwork. It's like it's supposed to mimic like the cover of the Bible. So it has the word Dogma, it has the logo, and like that's can't really see it in the lighting, but that's the Buddy Christ. Like it doesn't have any of the character that the movie has. I love Dogma. This movie is good. Dora and the Lost City of Gold. This is a good movie. This is a really good movie. It's so cute. It's just a movie about an autistic teenager just trying to like get everyone on the same team, you know, just like, hey, listen, just try to keep up, you know? Dora in this movie doesn't need to change. Everyone else needs to change and just get on her fucking level. I love that. That is so awesome for a kid's movie. I think that's really good. Do the Right Thing. I watched this in my film studies class in college. And it blew my mind. I was like, wow, movies are about stuff sometimes. That's cool. I genuinely was like, wow, I didn't know movies could just do that. It's a good movie from memory. I really enjoyed it. Oh my goodness, Drop Dead Fred. Incredible film. This is an Australian release, but it does play. It says it's region B, but it does play on my PlayStation, so I'm very happy about that. I love this film. I love this film to pieces. It's so good. It's gotten a bit of a reappraisal, but not nearly as much as it should, because it's just a really good exploration of like mental illness and trauma and abuse and growing up. It's just so good. It's so good. Yeah, no, I definitely, with where I'm at in my life, I am due for a rewatch of Drop Dead Fred any day now, so keep your eyes peeled on that. Follow me on Letterboxd. Keep your eyes peeled for that in the coming days or weeks or months. Hell, by the time you're seeing this, I might have already done that. In which case, it'll be somewhere on screen right about now. Or it won't be. I don't know. I don't know how you're editing this in the future. I don't know how much more steam I got left in me. I'll be so real. I've been doing this for like an hour. And I'm only just now done with the D's. These nuts. Oh golly. Hello. It is a new day, and that bloom lighting is really intense. Oh my goodness. I couldn't be bothered to change into the clothes I was wearing in the last segment. So I'm just in my autism PJs, and I hope you can forgive me for that transgression. We're gonna get through as many of these as we can. I'm gonna try to speed this along. I can't guarantee how successful I'll be in that department. Also, I just took an edible, so my time here is limited. I really should have thought of that one in advance before I did that, but oh well. The Emperor's New Groove, and also Kronk's New Groove. Additionally, Everything Everywhere All at Once, Ex Machina. I haven't seen it. Fantastic Mr. Fox, a personal fave. The Fast and the Furious, and also Too Fast, Too Furious. I haven't seen either. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I'm looking to upgrade to the Criterion Blu-ray release, which seems like it's in a bit of a better quality by all accounts, and also just seems like it has the better special effects. This one just has deleted scenes and a spotlight on location, whatever that means. Due for a rewatch. Once I get that Criterion release, it's on site. It's on site. This was like the first book I ever loved in high school, and it's purely because it was the first book I read that has the word fuck in it. And they talk about doing drugs and whatever, and I was like, this is cool and edgy, and I resonate with that. Because I was a misunderstood autistic trans high schooler, and I just wanted something cool. I just wanted something that made me feel cool. Speaking of making me feel cool as a teenager, Ferris Bueller Day Off. Ferris Bueller has a good day out and about, saving lives, changing lives. Fight Club, good movie. Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. I don't remember loving this one, but maybe I'd like it more on a rewatch. I don't know. I've only seen it the one time, and I didn't think too highly of it personally at the time. The 4:30 movie. I've not yet seen it, but I love Kevin Smith. I'm very much due for a viewing of this. I'm gonna have to get on that. The first 8 Friday the 13th films. So Friday the 13th, Part 2, Part 3, the 3D one. The Final Chapter, A New Beginning, Jason Lives, The New Blood, and Jason Takes Manhattan. It does not include Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday, which I think might be out of print, or Jason X, or Freddy vs. Jason. So I need to get on those at some point. And also Frozen, which I haven't seen since I was in high school. I keep thinking about watching it because I do like Idina Menzel's singing voice, and I'm like, every time I hear like Defying Gravity or whatever, I'm just like, fuck, I might have to rewatch Frozen. It might be time, but then it keeps not being time, you know. I think about it being time, and then it isn't. So make of that what you will. I'm feeling pretty good about this run so far. Like yesterday I recorded like literally like over an hour of footage of me just going through the first like 4 letters of the alphabet. Here I am, I just went through 2 letters, and it's like been 6 minutes on the recording, so that's good progress. I'm knocking this shit out. Maybe I can get through all of this by the time my edible kicks in. That would be nice. Get Out. No, not you. Cute little joke there. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2. My goat. I love Ghostbusters 2. It's a sweet movie. Y'all are just mean. Ghostbusters Again. Some people call this one Ghostbusters Answer the Call. Some people call it Girl Ghostbusters. I don't know what to call it, really. I call it a fun time. I call it a fun time. I said it. I'll say anything. the Girls Rule collection, consisting of Mean Girls, Clueless, and She's the Man. Of these three, I've only seen Mean Girls. I need to get on Clueless and She's the Man, like now. When my sister Emma sees this video, she's going to message me, "Girl, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why haven't you seen Clueless and She's the Man? You need to watch that right now." And I'm gonna tell her that I was just too busy watching Joker for the million billionth time. The 2014 Godzilla movie. Gold Diggers of 1933. I love this film. One of my favorite black and white films, if not my favorite black and white film. It's incredible. It's so beautiful. It's so pretty. My dad opened the door downstairs, if you heard that. It's so good. It is a movie. It's in black and white, but it's so vivid, the imagery. It'll make you feel like you're seeing it in color. It is incredible. It's so good. If you haven't seen it because it's like old and whatever, it's honestly like, I feel like it's kind of forgotten a little bit. It's so funny and it's so good, and it's like sexy, it's playful, it's funny. It's in that era where, like, before they instituted like the film code and everything, so it's just kind of raunchy, but like not in a really full-on way. It's just like, I don't know, it's just fun. It's just a bit of fun. It's nice. It's a good time. Speaking of nice and a good time, the Grand Budapest Hotel. Good movie. And also on the inside of it, for some reason, no, it isn't there. Where the fuck is it then? I thought this was where I was keeping my copy of Thor Ragnarok. But it's not in there. Where is it? I know it's in one of these. I could have sworn, genuinely, I thought I put my copy of Thor Ragnarok in the Grand Budapest Hotel. If it's not in here, I don't know where it is, because I don't have a case for Thor Ragnarok. I only have the disc. For some reason, I bought just the disc on eBay, and I was like, this is fine. I don't know why I thought that. I thought I'll just make my own case for it. And then I didn't do that because I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to make a faux Blu-ray case. Like cover art and everything. So I don't know where that is. Might be in a bin somewhere. I might have donated it with one of my other old movies that doesn't work no more. The Green Knight. And then also the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. I like them. They're fun. They make me happy. It's a good time. It's a good time. I like James Gunn. He's a weird man. He's so weird. He's such a man. I think he's charming. I think he's charming in such a stupid little boy way, and I mean that with a lot of affection in my heart. I love men who are just kind of little boys a little bit, but not men who are like little boys, you know? You know what I mean? There's a line. I think he's on the right side of that line. I think. Hancock. Do you remember Hancock? I really loved Hancock when I was in high school. And I remember the last time I watched it, I started to realize that there's a lot of weird stuff with the scripting of it, and the pacing, and the writing, and the acting, and the directing, and the cinematography, and the tone. But I want to give it another crack, because I did really love this movie when I was in high school. And I want to see what Teen Cali was on about back then. So maybe I might just do just that sometime rather soon. We shall see. I watched Hancock last night. It was poop. It was pretty good until the twist, and then it sucked. It sucked fucking butt. It was not good. I don't know what happened. It wasn't it didn't hit. I feel like I got ran over. I feel like I got ran over. That movie's crazy. This is like one of my favorite things I own. It is beautiful that this exists at all. It's crazy that they did this. The Hanna-Barbera Superstars 10. So from the fall of 1988 to the fall of 1989, Hanna-Barbera produced 10 animated made-for-TV movies featuring all of their beloved characters, just getting up to some wacky situations. It's on two little cases. 10 films. These films are Yogi's Great Escape, Scooby-Doo Meets the Boo Brothers, The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones, Yogi Bear and the Magical Flight of the Spruce Goose, Top Cat and the Beverly Hills Cats, The Good, the Bad, and Huckleberry Hound, Rockin' with Judy Jetson, which I gotta know what that one's about, Scooby-Doo and the Ghoul School, Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf, and Yogi and the Invasion of the Space Bears. It also, just for laughs, also includes Scooby Goes Hollywood and Yogi's Ark Lark. They put 12 largely forgotten Hanna-Barbera like TV movies and TV specials and put them on Blu-ray in the year of our Lord 2024. There's some weird color correction stuff that I don't love. They kind of messed with the color correction, with the color of Scooby-Doo and the Boo Brothers. I noticed it really like full on because that film on VHS and DVD is so blue. It is so tinted blue, that film. And when you watch it on Blu-ray, it's a lot more purples and greens. And I don't know if that's how it's supposed to look or if that's just the way whatever software or program or person, but probably AI, that Warner Brothers was using for this remaster. I don't know. It seems maybe a little suspect. But I really am just happy that this exists at all. And that, like, the entire Red Shirt Shaggy trilogy is on Blu-ray. Think about that. That's incredible. That's so good. That's the beauty of the Warner Archive collection. That's the beauty of the Warner Archive collection. Warner Bros. Is an evil company. More evil than, honestly, most. Well, no, that's not true. They're about as evil as everyone else. But, the Warner Archive collection. Whoever is, like, working on that, in that department, they are on the side of art. And God bless them for it. You know who else is on the side of art? Todd Phillips, the director of the Hangover trilogy. I like these. They're fun. Happy Death Day. And Happy Death Day to you. I'm very excited for the third one of these. I want to see them wrap up the trilogy. I want to see what happens to Tree. I'm invested. Come hell or high water, it's hell or high water. I don't know why. I got this purely because it was on a Black Friday sale. I went at like 6 p.m. Friday evening after Best Buy had all their stuff cleared out. And this was there. And I was like, don't mind if I do. And I got it. And I haven't seen it since. I love impulse buying things that I don't want. It's great. Hoodwinked. I'm very blessed that this isn't scratched or damaged in any way, because apparently this one's also out of print. I don't know why. It might be because it's the Weinstein Company, and maybe they have the rights still, and so maybe that leaves it in a precarious position. I don't know, but whoever currently owns Hoodwink should get on that, because there's still an appetite for this. Horton hears a who, and no, I don't know why there's a big, like, purple Sharpie S on the case. I don't know why that's there. I bought it secondhand, so I don't know. Howard the Duck. Haven't seen it. I need to. This is a holiday tradition for me. The Jim Carrey How the Grinch Stole Christmas. I really like this one. It's very cute. It's got a weird, gross, tactile energy to it that I really dig. A John Hughes triple pack featuring 16 Candles, The Breakfast Club, and Weird Science. Again, I've only seen one of these. I saw The Breakfast Club when I was in high school. I wasn't super impressed, but I feel like I might be kinder to it now. 16 Candles I really want to check out, and Weird Science as well, although I've heard Weird Science is aged, to pull from the title, a little weird. Hundreds of Beavers. Incredible Blu-ray. Highly recommend getting the Blu-ray if you can. This is so good. The captions are right. The captions, if you watch the film on streaming, the subtitles for the opening song number are wrong, but the subtitles here are correct. It is a 2-disc set, featuring a second disc that has an entire VFX breakdown of the entire movie in real time alongside the actual movie itself. The first disc also has 3 commentary tracks, one labeled sober, one labeled drunk, and one labeled wasted with a moderator. It also comes with a little booklet of like movie posters for like famous films, but with beavers in the front. Can I find the Freddy Got Fingered? Can I flip to the Freddy Got Fingered? Where is he? Yeah! There he is! It's the dude. The Hunger Games collection. I was really disappointed with this Blu-ray copy because, as you can see, if I open it up, oh goodness, it's 2 films on each disc. So each one contains 2 films, and I guess for whatever reason, either because of that or just incompetence, the aspect ratio change that happens when Katniss enters the Hunger Games arena doesn't happen. It stays locked at the like 2.35 to 1 aspect ratio. And I got like actual for real life mad when I watched this and realized that. That was awful. I felt genuine betrayal. It also doesn't have any special features on it. It's like, why did I buy this? Am I a fool? Am I a buffoon? Do I even like the art of Blu-rays? Of course I do. How dare you even question that? How dare you even ask that of me? Now we move on to I for Ice Age, the complete series. Soon to be incomplete. Thanks, Disney, for killing the studio that made these and then bringing it back. The movies, not the company. That's dead and gone because they were making a movie that had a gay person in it. I like these. They're quite fun. They're a good time. They're cute. I Know What You Did Last Summer, and the classic sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. I loved that. I like these movies. I try to watch them every 4th of July. It's a fun little tradition. Incredible Hulk. I've seen this movie a grand total of 1 time and thought it was alright. It was alright. I like the cover right here. It's that like holographic situation. Which, like, oh my god. I think my edible's starting to kick in. That's really full on. Oh my goodness. And then it's a lime green case for the Incredible Hulk. I think that's neat. I think that's a fun bit. I like that it looks like Mountain Dew, or like it looks like Sprite. It's a bit of fun. The Incredibles. I hunted down the original 2-disc Blu-ray, as opposed to the standard 1-disc set that is generally floats around nowadays. But this one's really good. It has all of the really good bonus stuff. It has Bounden, it has Jack Attack, it has the Mr. Incredible and his pals Frozone and Mr. Skipperdo short, and the commentary track by Mr. Incredible and Frozone, where they're just talking about how the thing doesn't make any sense, and they keep Samuel L. Jackson keeps getting mad that there's a rabbit in their cartoon. It's fun. Incredibles 2, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, and also The Last Crusade. I don't have Temple of Doom. I just don't. I also don't have the new one where he meets Aristotle or whatever whatever that movie's about. That happens in it, right? He meets Aristotle and he talks about plate tectonics. I've seen memes about this movie. I've not actually seen it. Aristotle didn't know about plate tectonics. Isn't that a thing? That's a thing. Inside Out. I need to get Inside Out 2. Because I like these movies. They're quite good. Inside Out 2 is just such a good film. It's so good. The Iron Giant. I like this one. It's a good time. Superman. It's good. I like it. The Iron Man Shoot to Thrilogy. I can't take credit for that one. That's Caravan of Garbage. They made that joke. I'm just a hack. I'm just the hack who stole it. I'm just the damn hack that stole it. And also It's Chapter 2. I haven't seen these in a while. I need to give these another crack. I remember really not liking It too, because of the whole like homophobia aspect. But I want to give it another crack. I really want to give it another crack. I remember loving It 1, and I remember also really liking the insane needle drop. You know the one. Why did they do that? Why did they do that in their like very serious, scary, gross horror movie? All of a sudden it turns into Deadpool. What are we doing here, man? Andy Muschietti. What an interesting little filmmaker that guy is. He makes stuff. Salsa shark. We're gonna need another boat. Man goes into cage, cage goes into salsa. Sharks in the salsa. Our shark. Normal brain, normal brain. I have a normal brain. I also have the other 3 Jaws films on Blu-ray, of which I have not seen any. Another holiday season staple for me, the Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jake Lloyd Sinbad classic, Jingle All the Way, and there's Sinbad on the and there's Sinbad on the back cover. Old Myron. I must kill the Sinbad to win back my son Jamie. That's not what he sounds like at all. I'm an idiot. You're an idiot. John Wick. John Wick Chapter 2. John Wick Chapter 3. John Wick Chapter 4. I only got the slipcover for 1. So I'm not as good a Blu-ray collector as some of you lunatics. selling your $100 selling your $50 like box to put the box in. You sick freaks. Nah, good on ya. I found Thor Ragnarok. I found Thor Ragnarok. There's the disc right there. It's in the case for Jojo Rabbit, which simultaneously makes sense. It also feels a little wrong, you know, given the circumstances. I want to make it clear, I really like Jojo Rabbit. I like that movie. It's cute. It's sweet. It has a good heart. I get the complaints. I personally, I don't know. I see what he's going for. I see the vision. He's cooking. Speaking of cooking, who let this man cook? Who did this? Who authorized this? Who allowed this to happen? I should probably give my little backstory. So in December of 2020, I got high for the first time. I took my very first edible, and I put on the movie Joker for the first time. That was the inciting incident of a lot of things to come. I, to date, have seen this film 33 times because of that incident. I still don't love it. I think it's fine. I think it's okay. I don't really quite have a grasp on what it's trying to say. I think I know what it wants to say. I don't know if it's successful in saying it. It won a couple of Oscars. People generally really like it. It has a pretty good average rating on Letterboxd. It made $1 billion. I don't know, man. I don't know. To me, when you ask me what I think of Joker, I think that Joker didn't really accomplish what exactly it set out to do. That is not at all something that you can say for Joker Folie à Deux. I think this movie is beautiful. I think this movie is incredible. I think this is heartbreaking and beautiful and genuinely quite funny at parts and genuinely quite touching and scary and so warm and so fucking cold, and I adore it. I watched it just last night for the, I think, 7th time. It's so good. It's so good. this is going to be looked back on in a very different tone of voice than how people are talking about it now. I am telling you, this is going to get the Fire Walk With Me treatment. People like 20, 30 years from now are going to look back on how people reacted to Joker Folia Do when it came out with the same energy that we look back on old reviews of Twin Peaks Fire Walk With Me when that film came out. The only difference is Todd Phillips is not as masterful or honored an artist as David Lynch, and nor should he be, quite frankly. I love a lot of his stuff. He's not David Lynch, and he's never gonna be David Lynch. But for one singular moment, for one glorious moment, fragmentary moment in time, he honestly was kind of cooking with the same sauce, and God love him for it. I really love Joker Folia Do. It is one of my favorite films. It's incredible. Last night confirmed it for me. That's a top. I don't know what it's in. I don't know if it's in the top 20. It could be in the top 10. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, yes, exactly. Has that wooden... Has that little bit of the chair been in the shot this entire time? Oh, god damn it. What is that? What is that? Am I crazy? Am I stupid? The edible is kicking in though, so maybe I should call it after the J's. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I have it in me to go on. Jonah, a VeggieTales movie. I love these guys. These guys are very fun. Jurassic Park. The Lost World Jurassic Park. Jurassic World. I don't have Jurassic Park 3. I also don't have any of the other Jurassic World movies. Maybe I will at some point. But not now. Justice League. Where's the other Justice League movie, you might ask? It's later in the list. Justice League Doom. My goat. I love this. I gotta rewatch this. This is so good. It's got Kevin Conroy as Batman, so you know it's peak. It's got Nathan Fillion as Green Lantern, but not the Green Lantern he's playing in Superman. So that's fun. That's a bit of fun. I like that. It's neat. That's an Easter egg. Deadpool. I'm still making Deadpool jokes like a whole day later. What's wrong with me? Kick-Ass. I like Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass is a movie that people care about, I've been told. I made a terrible YouTube video when I was like 17 going on 18, where I talked about the prospects of them making of a third Kick-Ass movie or a Hit Girl prequel, and this was like 2015, and I was like, who cares about Kick-Ass 3? We have the DCEU, we have the MCU, we have that Fantastic Four movie that looks like it might be good. I was just like, yeah, no, you don't need it. You don't need it. But it was also like, I think Kick-Ass is flawed. It's pretty problematic. The like rampant homophobia in the first movie. And also like there's a pretty nasty assault scene in Kick-Ass 2. It's worse in the comic, I've been told. And also just the nature of filmmaking and the production and everything. Neither film did terribly well financially, so why would they make a third movie? I keep seeing rumors that they're gonna make some sort of like weirdo spin-off prequel thing about like two teachers getting in a fight at school. And it's like they keep using the words it's a spin-off of Kick-Ass, or it's in the universe of Kick-Ass, but it's like, but there's no superheroes. It's just two teachers fighting each other in a school. I'm pretty sure there's a Ice Cube Charlie Day movie with that premise. Like, that doesn't make it a Kick-Ass movie. What are we doing here, guys? We're just saying words. Mark Miller is just smashing words together like action figures. Anyway, I titled the video like Kick-Ass 3, Does Anyone Care? And it got like 1,000 views, which was a lot for me. And the predominant the prevailing comment that I got was, well, I care. I care. What do you know? I care. And it's like, I know. Because you're the kind of guy who goes on a YouTube video about Kick-Ass and comments that you care. Like, of course you fucking care. You're a nerd. Look at you. The general public doesn't know who Kick-Ass is. They don't give a shit. You make a third Kick-Ass movie, you might as well be making a fifth Expendables movie. Who gives a shit, you know? If you're not already in on it, if you're not already on board, you missed that train long ago. And it's gone, and you're not getting on that now. You're not getting on it with School Fight. Anyway, I also have Kick-Ass 2. I haven't seen it in full. Every time I start watching it, I get a little bit pissed off. But I keep telling myself I'm gonna change that soon, and I'll make an actual good video essay about Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2, and whether or not anyone cares about Kick-Ass 3. Maybe they'll actually release that School Fight movie they keep threatening us with for some godforsaken reason. Kill Bill. Kill Bill. Kingsman: The Secret Service, and also Kingsman: The Golden Circle. Bloody exhilarating. I don't know why I made it Australian. Hi, Emma. Knives Out. I wish Glass Onion was on Blu-ray. Come on, Netflix. Get with the fucking program, you ding-dongs. A Stanley Kubrick trilogy of 2001: A Space Odyssey, A Clockwork Orange, and The Shining. I also have Dr. Sleep, which I've only seen once, but it's very good. It's a very good movie. Kung Fu Panda trilogy. I haven't seen the fourth one. Gotta get on that. Every time I say that to my my coworker, he tells me, "You really don't." But it's he's also said that it's fine. But I think that's the problem. It's fine. It's not great, but I'm okay with fine. Obviously, I'm okay with fine. I like Kick-Ass. But I actually quite like Kick-Ass. I think it's better than fine. I just want to make all you nerds angry again. Like that time I called Sloane from Ferris Bueller's Day Off Slow Ann, and I never heard the fucking end of it. It had been a while since I seen the movie. It's spelled like I've known people where it's spelled like Joan, but it's pronounced Joanne. So I just... Leave me alone. I just hit my second wind, but I think my phone battery might be dying, so... Labyrinth. I've not seen it. The Land Before Time. I'm currently working on a marathon of these movies. I just watched 2 this morning. It's so good. I love these movies. They make me so happy. I really wish they would release the Blu-rays of the sequels. I know for a fact they have HD copies of the movie. I've seen them. They're on, if you buy the movie or rent the movie through like a streaming site, like video on demand or a pay-per-view like service or whatever, it's in HD. They exist. Where are they on physical media? Universal? You dunces? Give it to me. It's a personal slight against me and my childhood trauma that you aren't releasing it on Blu-ray. And by childhood trauma, I'm not talking about, Littlefoot's mom dying. I'm not talking about a fictional character death as a traumatic thing for me. I'm talking about, I was lonely as a child. And I coped by having little dinosaur friends. You be the judge of whether or not to leave that in. I'm leaving that one to you, Queen. You decide. Do you want that in permanent ink? The Lego Movie. The Lego Batman movie. Almost started to fall out. The Lego Movie 2, the second part. You know what? I like the music in this one. This song's gonna get stuck inside your head. Lilo and Stitch. And Lilo and Stitch 2. Stitch has got a bit of a glitch going on. Lilo and Stitch is like my favorite movie as a kid. So I like that one. Lion King, the original movie, with the weird little flappy thing. I don't know why they have the little flappy thing. I haven't researched it since yesterday. Little Shop of Horrors with this beautiful book little setup. It's like built into the thing. It's like a little production book with production stills and little trivia facts. It's cool. And then it has the thing in a little steel book type of packaging. No, it's actually just plastic. Still cool. And if you remove the disc, oh me, oh my, what's this? It's Audrey too. Ah! That's scary. That's cute. I love that. I love Rick Moranis. He's a very, handsome man. Logan! 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 Logan, why is the Blu-ray so heavy? Oh. Two very heavy sheets of paper selling me things. The DVD of the film, the Blu-ray of the film, and the Blu-ray of Logan Noir, the black and white cut of the movie, which is the same but in black and white. I'm a bit thirsty all of a sudden. Maybe I should stop doing this for my own sake. I think maybe I should stop doing the Logan bit. I should stop doing Professor X saying Logan in a low raspy tone like in the trailer for Logan. Logan Lucky. I love Logan Lucky. This movie's great. To borrow a metaphor from Homestar Runner, it's like in Mario when you collect 100 coins and you get a 1-up and the number reverts back to 0, and you start counting over from there. It's like that, but you're so conservative that you get a 1-up and it loops back around to being woke as fuck. Yeah, maybe we should steal money from NASCAR. Maybe the prison industry does suck, and maybe Daniel Craig doing a southern accent is just the sexiest thing ever. He's so hot as Joe Bang. He's kind of cunty as Benoit Blanc, don't get me wrong. But Joe Bang, The Lord of the Rings, the extended cuts. I did try watching Fellowship a few months back, and the screen kept like cutting to black and stuttering. And I don't know if that's a problem with the disc, or a problem with my PlayStation, or a problem with the cable, or a problem with the TV, or a problem with my PlayStation reading the disc. Disc 1 and Disc 2. That's honestly that's kind of too much. That's kind of too much. I don't think they should have done that. I think someone should have stopped them before it was too late, you know? I think I might get through the M's and then call it for this recording session. Let's make this our best stuff yet, guys. Mad Max Fury Road. And also Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I haven't seen Furiosa. I really need to see it. I've heard very good things. I mean, honestly, it's just a miracle, really, that nobody died. I know that's what everyone says about those movies, but Jesus, it really is a miracle that nobody died. Mallrats. I like this movie. Wait a minute. Bitch, this has a flap. What is happening? You've been talking to me like Mario all day long. Mamma mia. Sometimes you do a joke that's like just for you. That was one such time. The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. I love this. I love this film, and most importantly, it has in it a copy of a remastered copy of A Day for Eeyore, which was my favorite Winnie the Pooh short as a kid. I think it's really good. I love it. Being able to see it in HD is very good. And also, for some reason, adorably, this film comes with a kite. It comes with a kite that you can go fly. I haven't done that yet. I might never, just because I do kind of want to keep this intact for posterity, but I think that's so cute. It comes with a kite to go fly. I'm gonna cry. That rhymed. It's so cute. That's really cute. How can you not be charmed by that? I swear to God, I met someone once who said they didn't like Winnie the Pooh, and I don't know what's wrong with that person, but I hope they're okay. I hope they're doing well. The Matrix and the legacy sequel, The Matrix Resurrections. I've seen Reloaded and Revolutions, but I don't have them on Blu-ray yet. I gotta get on that. I love Resurrections. That's my hot take. I really like The Matrix Resurrections. Mean Girls, the 2024 musical film. I love this. It's so fun. It's so cute. Renee Rapp as Regina George. Chef's kiss performance. Top shelf performance. She's so good. She's so powerful. She looks like she can disintegrate you just by looking at you. Like, and I don't mean that in like a she's hot way. I mean that in like a she exudes power and confidence in a way that like is kind of scary. She's less a human being and more like a god in a Lovecraftian nightmare or something. Like just so super massive and so larger than life. and so gargantuan in scale that you can barely comprehend that you're there. And you're kind of terrified, but you're also just in awe. That's what Renee Rapp does as Regina George, and it's really amazing to see. It's an incredible performance. Gotta shake your ass, shake your tambourine, go and get yourself a whistling. Shake your tambourine, go and get yourself a whistling. I love this movie. It's so gross and it's so stupid and it makes me so mad. But I love it so much. This is the little brother of movies. It's so stupid. It's so annoying. It won't leave you alone. It keeps fucking poking you just to see if it gets a reaction. But God help you, you love him in his own stupid little way. I'm pretty high. Got that out of the video. I'm pretty high. The mech. It's a megalodon. We gotta kill the megalodon. A Mel Brooks 2-pack of Young Frankenstein and Robin Hood Men in Tights. Men in Black. I've not seen this in years. I really need to get Blu-rays of the other 3 Men in Black films so I can do a little catch-up party. Because I never saw Men in Black International. Not many did, I've heard. All rise for our national anthem. La 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 lava. Chicken. Steve's lava chicken. Just tasty as hell. I genuinely love this movie. This is our generation's Shark Boy and Lava Girl. It's so stupid and so impenetrable to anyone outside of the target demographic. But if you're in the target demographic, or you can find some way to let this thing into your heart, you are in for a magical, magical time. I tried really hard not to say magical mystery tour. I hope you appreciate what I do for you. Mission Impossible, the first 5 movies. I've not seen any of them past 1. I've started 2 a couple of times, but I've never finished it, and therefore I've never gotten to any of the others. I've heard really good things. I've heard they get increasingly, kind of just better and better. I've heard the last one's very good, so I gotta get on that. The Mitchells versus the Machines. Netflix was good enough to release this one. Really weird seeing the Netflix logo in front of a Blu-ray. That's weird. Monsters Incorporated and Monsters University. 2 very good films of roughly equal quality. I'll say it. I like both. About the same. One kind of can't exist without the other. IMO. They very much build on one another in interesting ways. Moonlight. The Muppets 2011. Very lightweight case. Distressingly so. Okay, no, it does have the disc in. Listen. We all have to come clean sometimes. I do in fact own a Blu-ray copy of My Best Friend's Girl starring Dane Cook. But I also kind of like the movie. I think it has something to say in its own weird, evil way. It's fun. Kinda. Sorta. Maybe. The Nice Guys. I like this one. A Nightmare on Elm Street, the complete collection. I accidentally bought the Italian release of these movies. They all play correctly. It's just the packaging is in Italian. But they play correctly, and they're in English, so all's well that ends well. Nobody. Nope. First time I saw Nope, I debated taking an edible because I had just recently rewatched Get Out while edible high, and I thought, oh, that would be maybe a bit of fun. And then I was like, oh, but what if it's like really fucked? What if it's like really fucked up and scary and weird and gross and does a lot of like really unpleasant things to me as a movie? And then I thought, well, I'll take half a gummy. I'll only take half of the gummy so I won't get too high and too freaked out. And as I was having this thought, just second nature, I put the whole thing in my mouth, intending to take just a bite off of it, but I put the whole thing in my mouth and started chewing. And I didn't realize what was happening until I was like already chewing it. And I didn't want to spit it out because that would be gross and have to be wasteful. So I just took the whole gummy, and I thought, well, it probably won't be that fucked. It'll probably be fine. And then the Gordy scene happened. While my high was like peaking. And I've never been more scared in a movie theater in my entire life. And then that scene ended, finally, and I thought, oh good, the scary part is over, and I'll be okay from here on out. And then the vor scene happened. It was a really full-on experience. And I was like, almost like crying. I was crying from how scared I was in the cinema. And I was having to like keep quiet for the other people at the movie. And then at the end, after it's all said and done, my mom went and saw Where the Crawdads Sing. She went and saw that while I went and saw Nope. And we got out around the same time. And when we reunited in the hall, as we were leaving the cinema, we walked outside and there was like a big cloud in the sky. And my mom said, oh, look at that cloud. All like delighted by the cloud. And that was like the last thing I wanted to hear. I just kind of chuckled and said, please don't talk to me about clouds. And she was like, oh, is there something scary in the movie about clouds? And I was like, there were quite a few scary things in that movie. To this day, still one of the scariest horror films I've ever seen. Really good stuff. That Gordy scene is crazy. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? A very, very, very good movie. And this also has the fucking piece of shit flap. Oceans 11, 12, and 13. There's something loose in here. Oh goodness. How violent. I just like... It just slams on so hard. It's just bullying Ocean's 13. I haven't seen 12 or 13. I've only seen one. I've only seen one twice. And it's pretty good. It's a pretty good movie from memory. Old, parentheses, The Beach That Makes You. I love this movie. I love this movie to pieces. This is the movie I put on if I need like a good cry. I think this movie is like just so beautiful. I think what it has to say about like forgiveness and family and time and like love and hate and capitalism and compassion and support and community and nature. Oh my god, I fucking love this movie. I love Old. Old has my whole heart. That has made me a fucking M. Night Shyamalan girly for life. That is like an instant, I will follow your career till I die thing. Even though I haven't seen most of his work, I really need to change that. 101 Dalmatians. And there's the proper cover. There's a lot of plastic still attached to this one. And it also has that flap thing. Pacific Rim. The 6 Paranormal Activity films. I haven't seen the Next of Kin. I haven't seen that one yet. I need to get on that. I really like these movies. They get a lot of flack, but I really enjoy them. 5 in particular is like really good. The marked ones, that's a really good spin-off. I just got very excited because I saw what the next Blu-ray is. It's The People's Joker. The People's Joker is my favorite film. I love it. I love this movie. It is it's an incredible film. It's a parody of the movie Joker. It's very funny. I've seen it 21 times. Old enough to drink. It's very sweet. It's so funny. It's so pretty to look at in a very weird, maladaptive, daydreamy kind of way. It's so surrealistic and imaginative and playful. It's a great clown movie. Honestly, it rips. It's a very good film about identity and friendship and abuse and trauma and forgiveness as well, honestly, in a weirdly beautiful way, in a way you wouldn't really expect. And also about Batman and our relationship to Batman and capitalism and copyright and fair use and identity. It's so fucking good. It's so good. If you can watch this, if you can get your hands on it, do it. The Blu-ray itself is so good. It's a very good quality. The Blu-ray menu is just Vera riffing incessantly for a very long time. It's awesome. It's genuinely great. It's a good time. You gotta get the Blu-ray, dog. It is worth the investment, and they need to restock that shit online if they haven't. If they haven't already by the time this is up, do that. Pitch Perfect trilogy. I've only seen the first 2, and I never finished the second one. Gotta redo that. The complete first season of Pokemon. I really like the case for it. It has this like plastic wrap around it with Pikachu and everything, and then it has this like hardcover Pokedex look, and then it has the Blu-ray and also some issues of the manga or manga, however that's pronounced. I've heard it both ways, and everyone tells me a different thing. Now, it sells itself as season 1 and this 52 episode complete set. Pokemon has, I believe, 89 episodes in its first season. So they're wrong. And they left out quite a few. It stops before, like, a lot of important stuff happens in the context of the show and character arcs. I'm currently watching through the show with Emma, but we're going through it on Netflix because it's easier to line up in that way. I put it in backwards. But we're also just doing whatever we gotta do to watch the episodes that aren't on Netflix, the episodes that were never done into English, and so on and so forth. Of which there are a couple. I think the next episode we have to watch is actually the Porygon episode, so that'll be interesting to watch. I've never seen it. I only know it by reputation. My second wind is winding down. The steelbook of the first 3 Pokemon movies. Pokemon, the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back. Pokemon, the movie 2000, The Power of One. and Pokemon the Movie 3, Spell of the Unknown. It's been a week, and my phone battery died doing the last take, and I was tired, and so I just, it's been a week. I don't love this Blu-ray set, if I'm totally honest. For starters, it's a steelbook, which I don't love. It does that thing that all steelbook do, where like you have to pull out one disc to get to the other. I don't like that. I have to pull out 2,000 to get to 3. Horseshit. Just do the flappy thing that every other Blu-ray set does. It makes you so fucking special, because you can take a bullet in case I'm like walking around with this in my jacket pocket and I get shot. It'll like catch the bullet. What am I, an idiot? Running around getting shot? Put that on the box art. You can get shot wearing this and it's fine. I also have Detective Pikachu, which I haven't seen since it was in theaters. I remember really liking it. It's Pokemon in real life, and it's got Justice Smith, and that's fun. I like Justice Smith. How have they not made a sequel to this? It makes genuinely no sense. It's Pokemon. It's a huge thing. Justice Smith. TV Glow. I need that on Blu-ray. So, due to the nature of an actual week passing in between takes of me filming this, the lighting is actually too strong, I'm realizing. I need to redirect that a little. So before we continue with the rest of the collection, I have to actually remove some things from here because I have some additions that I need to add. I need to add. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then there will be a cut in the edit, and there will be less stuff on the shelf. But then I'll show you some stuff, and put that on the shelf, and then I'll put all the other stuff back on the shelf, and then we'll continue on with the P's. The next movie is a doozy, so stay tuned for that. So I might have mentioned it in the last take, or I may not have. It's unclear. I didn't review the footage, and it's been a week, so I don't remember. But the only movies in the Halloween franchise that I have on Blu-ray are 4, the producer's cut of 6, and a really terrible 3-pack of 6, H20, and Resurrection. And I say it's not good because it has no special features on it. It has no subtitles, and also it's just pretty cheaply made. It's like not a very good transfer. So I needed to correct that because it is my intention for this year, as it is for pretty much every year, to get through as much of the Halloween franchise as I can in a timely fashion, and just due to the nature of being a klutz and these movies being in and out of print kind of wildly and different Blu-rays varying in quality a lot, I need to complete the set. I need the full thing. I need it for me, for my own sake. This one hair, I swear to God. So I recently got a little promotion at work, and so I decided to treat myself a little, and I bought an expensive Blu-ray set off of eBay, relatively on the cheaper side, of every Halloween film, and I was a little bit waiting to receive it to finish filming this, because I was gonna have to film a segment of it anyway. And it arrived. I didn't buy it on Amazon, but they put it in an Amazon box. I bought it on eBay, secondhand. It doesn't come in the box proper, but live unboxing of some Halloween Blu-rays. I don't have a knife, so I'm using a pair of safety scissors that have, I think either these have been in here since I was a kid, or I don't know. That's not an interesting fact. I either had them as a child, or I bought them from a store while I was in college because I couldn't be bothered to buy regular scissors. It'd be embarrassing if I like injured myself, if I like gored myself or something and I had to go to the hospital for like a safety scissor accident. Well, you see, Doc was opening a case of movies that I bought from a nice vendor on eBay. And there they are, the Buttes. Life is good. The hypest thing that's ever happened. That's a good stack of boys right there. So, in order, we have Halloween, the original classic. A little bit torn. Alright. Alright, bud. It's got a 2-disc setup. Very nice. Love that they're identical. That won't be confusing when I'm stoned and stumbling around at night. Why is there a second? It has 3 commentary tracks on it. One is on disc 2 or on disc 1. But one of them's on disc 2. They're both Blu-ray. It's not like one's 4K or... How weird. I'll have to investigate that this October when I watch through the Halloween franchise on Blu-ray in its entirety. How exciting. I'm excited. We have Halloween 2, and this one also has a second disc. This one's a DVD. It's the TV cut of the TV version of Halloween 2. So that's neat. I've not seen the TV version. I'm not sure what the consensus is on that one. Oh, it's a bit, you can't really tell in this lighting, but it's a bit dusty, the cover. I'm gonna have to look into that. It's good. I don't love Halloween 2. This one's alright. It's just kind of there. It's important, you know, but it's just kind of there. Halloween 3, though, fucking rips. Halloween 3 is awesome. What a weird film. And it's got the commentaries. That's good. That's good. Love that. We love that. We got my goat, Halloween 4. Oh my god, it just occurred to me. It actually just in real life occurred to me. In this very moment, I have the entire Thorn trilogy on Blu-ray. It makes me so happy. I love the Thorn trilogy. It makes no sense. It doesn't function as a film trilogy, but that's what makes it so beautiful and ethereal. I love Halloween. I love Halloween. It's just kind of whatever. They just kind of do the same movie like a billion times in completely different ways each time. 2 being kind of the only exception. That one is just Halloween again. Which is why I don't love it as much, but I think it is cute. The hospital setting and the weird, like, ER drama happening in the background. It's fun. I enjoy it. Halloween 4 really is just a character study of the sisters. I think they're so likable. My iPhone storage told me I didn't have any more, so I deleted some stuff. Hopefully, I'll be able to get through these before that kicks in. before I catch back up with it again. Halloween 1, 2, 3, 4. I really like 4. That's all I was trying to say. I'm sorry. 5. 5 is really cute. The Revenge of Michael Myers. Excuse me. Last one was The Return. The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween 666. This one has both the theatrical cut and the producer's cut on 2 separate discs. Theatrical doesn't have subtitles, but neither did the one I already had. So 2 and 3 also don't have subtitles, which is gross, but whatever. H20, this one's a bit of fun. Halloween for the Scream era. Resurrections, I quite like Resurrections. I think this one's very cute and silly. Also doesn't have subtitles. Boo, hiss. And we have my goats, the Rob Zombie movies. I love the Rob Zombie Halloween duology. I think they're so beautiful, what they have to say about like trauma and like, I don't know, the nature of evil and abuse, begetting further abuse and further trauma. I find really beautiful and really moving. And also, it has both discs. So it has the Michael Lives making of documentary, 4.5 hours long, English subtitles. My goat. I love it. I love Halloween 2007. I also love Halloween 2 2009. I think this is beautiful. And it's the director's cut. So you get the true authentic version. It is the unrated cut, right? Yes, it is the unrated version. It's the unrated version of both. This is the best. Oh, it's so good. But you may look at the set and think, it's close to complete, but it's still a little incomplete. Oh, also, 2 also comes with an extra disc, which I think is the unrated cut of the original Halloween. Either that, or it's some other little odds and ends bonus features, or it's a TV cut or something. I can't remember what it is. I'll flash it up on the screen, whatever it is. But I also went to the store today and I got the H40 trilogy, as I refer to it as. I know it's called something else. The Kills Ends trilogy. I don't know. I don't love these movies, but I really want to learn to love them. Over the course of this marathon I'll be doing in October. Follow along with me. Letterboxd.com/Calamity Beauregard. I'm assuming that's how you find me. I don't know. I doubt it, actually. It probably ends in like a 404 page. It's got all 3. It's got Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends. I'm excited to revisit these. I'm excited to revisit all of these. And I'm glad that they're in my collection forever and ever. And I get to... It's backwards. I have to rearrange them backwards again for the shelf. Everything's back on the shelf now. We may proceed with the video proper. Poor Things. Hit myself with the glasses with this. Good movie. Pop Star. Never Stop, Never Stopping. This is a fun one. The Princess and the Frog. The Princess Bride. The Prince of Egypt. Project Almanac. I remember seeing this in theaters with my high school best friends and just going, what? What am I supposed to take away from this? What? Why'd they make this? What? Why did they do it like this? I feel like I'd vibe with it more now. It's chronicle, but stupid. Basically. Pulp Fiction. Ratatouille. Reservoir Dogs. The Road to El Dorado, my goat. Robin and the Seven Hoods, a Rat Pack film. It's a loose take on Robin Hood, but it's like a mafia musical with Frank Sinatra and Sammy Davis Jr. and Columbo is the villain. It's cute. Rocket Man, which ran so Better Man could run even faster. I really need a Blu-ray copy of Better Man, the Robbie Williams biopic, which is very good, and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I haven't seen it. I don't know. Gen X and millennial fans of this movie really turn me off from this movie. Because they're just like, oh, you gotta see it at one of those screenings where they just yell at the screen. All these, like, stupid catchphrases built on decades of in-jokes with absolute fucking nerds. I'm good. I saw The Room once that way. I got it. I got the gist. It's not really for me. Not how I like to engage with movies. I like to sit in my room alone, stoned, and cry. We're nearing the end of the list. Getting a bit emotional about it. Not that emotional, but you know. I'm having fun. Scary movie. You may look at this and think, Cali, you're like the world's biggest fan of Scary Movie. Surely you don't just have the 3-pack. Where's 4 and 5? That's right, bitches. I got the whole shit on Blu-ray in the one set. I actually very painstakingly cut out and slid the disc art for 4 and 5 into the thing. So it's always been a complete set when it isn't. They never made a complete set, presumably because the rights to 4 and 5 are elsewhere from Paramount. I don't fucking know. The original 3 seasons of Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? The 3rd season was originally done as the Scooby-Doo show. So I've not seen most of the 3rd season, but this is a really good Blu-ray. My copy is messed up. The original case was already busted, so I bought a replacement, and the replacement came also busted. So I take that as a sign to just stop fucking with it. Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase. I need to get Zombie Island, and if they haven't already put out Witch's Ghost and Alien Invasion already, I am begging them to do that. I need the entire Mook Studios tetralogy on Blu-ray. The 2 theatrical live-action Scooby-Doo films, the first 3 Scream films, as well as Scream 5 and Scream 6. I don't have Scream 4 yet. I would be very excited for 7 if they didn't fire Melissa Barrera, and Jenna Ortega didn't also leave in protest of them firing Melissa Barrera. I'm kind of not at all excited for 7, if I'm honest, which is a real shame because I love 5 and 6. These are like my favorite films in the franchise. I think they're great, and it's a real shame that I'm just not gonna see 7 in theaters. I'll wait. Fuck you, Skydance, or whatever the company is. Spyglass. Fuck you, Spyglass. Zionist bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Free Palestine. Secret of Nim. Good movie. Shape of Water. Good movie. Shazam. Cute movie. I like this one. I need to get Fury of the Gods, because that's a fun one. I like that one. Makes me happy. Shorts, The Adventures of the Wishing Rock. This is fun. I like this one. The entire Shrek franchise. Shrek 1, Shrek 2, Shrek the Third, Shrek Forever After, Puss in Boots, and Shrek the Musical. And also a bonus disc of some Shrek shorts. I need to do a Shrek rewatch in anticipation of the probably not great 5th movie. We'll see, but I don't know. Puss in Boots, The Last Wish. That's a good one. Sing, as well as Sing 2. I haven't seen them. My coworker unloaded these to me. He swears by them. He says these are fucking incredible. So I guess I gotta see what that's all about then. Singing in the Rain. This one's good. The Zack Snyder Justice League trilogy. I didn't know where to put these. Because it felt wrong putting them under M for Man of Steel. Felt wrong putting them under B for Batman. Felt wrong putting them under Z or J. So I went with S for Snyder because it's the Snyder trilogy. I don't know. I really like these. They're very good. They're very weird. And I like the gumption behind them. I like this Snyder kid's gumption. His savvy, you might say. I don't know why you would, but you could, theoretically. Sonic the Hedgehog, as well as Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I don't have 3 yet. I really need to get it. I thought about getting it while I was getting Halloween earlier today. And then I didn't. Spaceballs. I gotta rewatch this before Spaceballs 2 comes out in like 2 years. We'll see. They've been talking about Spaceballs 2 since literally the movie Spaceballs, so we'll see when we see. Space Jam in a steel book. I don't like steel books, but I do like the cover art for this. It's got Michael's secret stuff. It's good. I like that. I wish it came with a CD copy of the soundtrack. That soundtrack is so good, other than the R. Kelly stuff on it. The Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, which comes in one of those like fold-out things. Ooh. The first 2 MCU Spider-Man movies. I don't have No Way Home. I might get it at some point. I don't love No Way Home. I don't love Far From Home. But you know, we'll see. Maybe it plays a bit better with the context of Brand New Day when that comes out. We'll see. Ever the optimist. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and also Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I'm due for a rewatch of both of these. They are so pretty to look at. And I don't really remember a whole lot of the themes and story stuff going on, which I've heard people say have kind of turned on it a little bit. So I don't know. Maybe. I do really like Gwen, though, is the thing. I think Gwen is a really good character. And I like that she is trans, canonically, and always has been and always will be. So I bought the SpongeBob duology, the first 2 SpongeBob movies on Blu-ray years and years ago, before there was even a SpongeBob, like a 3rd SpongeBob movie. And I thought I bought them in a 2-pack, and I didn't really like the cover art for either film. So I was gonna go make my own and slide them into a couple of orange cases, because I like how Nickelodeon, the VHSs used to come in an orange VHS tape. I always thought that was really cute to keep in the branding. And also orange is my favorite color, so, you know, I gotta have some orange Blu-ray cases to represent. They don't have any 2-disc Blu-ray cases. They barely have any, like, regular Blu-ray cases in orange. And also, I got lazy and couldn't figure out how to make a Blu-ray case on my own. I need to go on Etsy, see if someone's made that one of those. I need to get on that. What's wrong with me? Am I stupid? Yes. But just to confirm, just so we're all on the same page here, it is in there, the SpongeBob movie, in orange. It's pretty dusty. It's been seen many times. Also syncs up to the album The Mollusk by Ween. Pro tip for anyone who wants to give that a shot. Just start the movie and the album at the same time. Preferably mute the film, but, you know, do what you want to do with that. And also, Sponge Out of Water does the same thing, but with the album White Pepper by Ween. You heard it here first, folks. The Star Wars original 6 films in a fun little collector's set in a little book, in a Jedi tome, if you will. I really like this setup. My only problem with it is, oh, I love that picture of Anakin. That's awesome. My only problem with it is that Greedo doesn't say McClunky in this version.
McClunky.
Which is George Lucas's true intended original vision. And so I feel a little dirty watching this version. But no, I'm joking. This is a very good Blu-ray set. And I'm gonna rewatch these pretty soon, in a couple months, in a random order, for fun. There's a lot of good stuff in here, and there's a little guide to the thing and all the characters. Look at all the characters. It's everyone. Everyone's in the thing. That's very cute. I like that. And also I have The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. I don't have Rise of Skywalker because that movie is poop. And I wasn't gonna spend $30 fucking on it, I tell you that much. Disney. Straight Outta Compton. Suicide Squad 2016. Release the Ayer cut. I wanna see that. The Suicide Squad. The James Gunn one. I like this. It's a fun, gross, yucky, bad vibes time. A Superman 3-pack of the original Chris Reeve Superman, the Donner cut of Superman 2, and Superman Returns. Of these films, I can really only say that I love one of them, that being the Donner cut. I don't love the original film. I think it's cute, it's fun. It didn't grab me in the way I was really hoping it would. That's probably more an ish me than an ish this film you. But Superman Returns, though, is absolute poop from a butt. And I will not be rewatching it anytime soon, if ever. Bryan Singer is a bad filmmaker and also a bad person. And I'm glad he's in director's jail and he doesn't make terrible fucking movies like Superman Returns anymore. And I don't like being negative. I don't like being mean, especially about art and especially about artists, but he's a piece of shit. And his movies are boring and lame. So I don't feel bad about that one. And that's that on that, sis. We are now on T. T for thank God we're nearly done. Because my phone is gonna kill me if I record another 20 fucking minutes of me faffing about with my cases. I'm a case. I'm a head case. The Criterion Collection edition of Greg Araki's Teenage Apocalypse trilogy, totally fucked up, The Doom Generation, and Nowhere. These movies are excellent. They are so good. I I really want them to release Kaboom as well on Blu-ray. If not Criterion, then someone else. Please release Kaboom. That's my favorite Greg Araki film, and I really, really want that on my shelf back here. I need at least a DVD copy if I'm not gonna have a Blu-ray anytime soon. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. This one's cute and gross, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie should be. Goddammit. The Terminator, and furthermore, The Terminator 2: Judgment Day. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre in a steelbook. I hate steelbooks for this reason as well. It's just a big floppy fucking thing in lieu of just printing on the back what's on here. Oh no, it might break my immersion of the fucking steel box with a little thing to slip something in and there's nothing in it. I'll probably just do the thing I did with Space Jam and just cut it up and slide it in. You know what? I just might. The entire complete series of that 70s show on Blu-ray. And they all have a fun little stylized box. Emma recently watched through the entirety of that 70s show, and she had mixed thoughts on it. Understandably so, given everything that happens in that show from memory. And also, all of the people in it who are really weird now. John Carpenter's The Thing, the Tigger movie. It's a Disney Movie Club exclusive. I was not a member of the Disney Movie Club because no one was, except for my coworker. But I did get this on eBay for relatively pretty cheap, which is nice. I really like this Blu-ray. It's very pretty. I love this film. It's so beautiful and so sweet. Well worth the investment. Speaking of well worth the investment, The Who's Tommy. I love Tommy by The Who. I think this film is the film that got me into film as an art form. As a, oh, you can do anything in a film. You can make something weird and abstract and fucked up and tonally all over the place and aesthetically all over the place. And it's funny and it's sad and it's beautiful and it's hideous and it's gross and weird and mean. And I really quite love it. It also includes the original quintaphonic sound setup. And it sounds genuinely great. It is incredible. Highly recommend listening to the quintaphonic sound version. Chef's Kiss. Chef's Kiss. Good stuff. I wish there were some bonus features on it, but that's okay. I'll get the DVD for those, I guess. Or wait for a Criterion release. Oh shit, it's the 50th anniversary. I need to do something to celebrate. The first 2 Toy Story films. The only Toy Story films I have any love in my heart for. That's mean. I don't love 3. I find Toy Story 3 emotionally manipulative in a way I don't find these 2. I find these 2 really beautiful and really moving and in a very genuine, earnest way. Whereas I find 3 just kind of like, we're gonna make you cry, we're gonna kill your childhood, you know, whatever. It's supposed to be like, it's nostalgia bait, dude. It just sucks. It's gross. I don't like it. And 4 is, it's good. I liked it enough, but 1 and 2 are perfect films. Adore them to pieces. Treasure Planet. Treasure fucking Planet. This one's the tits. Trolls World Tour, and Trolls Band Together. I really love these movies. I love Poppy. I love the vibes. They're so pretty to look at. The music is great. They're just very cute. They're good vibes movies. And I need to revisit those because I could use some good vibes. We all could use some good vibes. This this next one is bad vibes. Twilight. Just a couple of mean men fighting over a woman who deserves so much better than either of them can give. I never finished the saga. I dipped after Eclipse. But I need to get back on this because I need to see what the fuck is up with that baby. I know everything that happens in these movies, but I gotta see how this unfolds. How did they allow this to happen? I simply must know. Us. And then it's a good movie. I need to sync this up to Dark Side of the Moon. I need to sync up Nope to Dark Side of the Moon. What's wrong with me? How have I not done either of those things? Seems like a no-brainer. I gotta do that for Nope in particular. Us is a good one. That's a good movie. I like it. I like what it's about. I like what it's going for. Has a neat vibe to it. Going off of the Twilight thing, Vampires Suck, the parody by Friedberg and Seltzer. Ooh, Venom, Adrenaline, Venom, and also Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I don't have the Last Dance, but yeah. I also haven't seen Let There Be Carnage. I've only seen Venom. I've heard. Next thing, this Sony Blu-ray also has the flappy bit. Who does this? Who is insistent on this? A DC Vertigo triple pack of V for Vendetta, Constantine, and the director's cut of Watchmen. I haven't seen V for Vendetta. I've seen these two. Also, I've only seen the Ultimate Cut, which incorporates the pirate story, the Black Freighter. So I'm gonna need to get that Blu-ray at some point. But I really like the director's. I need to check out the director's cut, which I believe is just the same thing but without those animated segments, which I don't know how you do it without it. I've only seen the version with that, so I'm biased, but to me, like, that's the film. The film has those animated segments. That's crucial. That's essential. That's part of it. A View Askewniverse triple pack featuring Clerks, Chasing Amy, and Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I love these movies. They're so good. They're so cute. I love Kevin Smith. I think Kevin Smith is genuinely a really underrated and undervalued filmmaker in our current landscape. And I really love these films in particular. I think the first 5 View Askewniverse films, which is to say the first 5 Kevin Smith films, really, really good. I really enjoyed Strikes Back. I think Strikes Back is very cute, very good stoner comedy. Clerks, it's fun. It's a nice little hangout kind of vibe. It's rude, but I like the rude. Chasing Amy forever has my heart. I love Chasing Amy. I think it is a beautiful film about love and identity and the complications that arise when you try and really hone in on a particular identity that may not necessarily align with yours, or infringe on a community that in a space, in an environment, in a person that you don't belong with, but you kind of do. The universe is playing a sick joke on you. I don't know. I fuck with it. I fuck with it hardcore. I also have Clerks 2, Jay and Silent Bob Reboot, and Clerks 3. I put them in release order, not alphabetical. I used to have all the View Askew universe stacked up next to each other, but it just looked kind of weird. So now it's just the Clerks and Jay and Silent Bob movies that are in the back here next to the the other 3-pack. Wallace and Gromit, Curse of the Were-Rabbit. Spike Jonze's Where the Wild Things Are. This movie's really... It captures that sadness, that inherent sadness to childhood and nostalgia really, really well. In a way that, like, few films I think ever have. It is really beautiful. Really beautiful. God. Just thinking about it just gives me the fucking... whatever the heart equivalent is of the heebie-jeebies. But in a very good, warm way. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Wicked. I like Wicked a lot. I think this film's very sweet. It's maybe my favorite film about friendship. It's so good. It's really sweet. I just really like the vibe of it. I'm very excited for Good. That movie's gonna destroy me, and I can't wait. The Wizard of Oz, the original, the classic, it's stuck in there. There it is. Got the ruby slippers on the back, which you can't really see with the bloom lighting and the regular lighting. It'd be like that. I really like this Blu-ray set. It's very pretty. Very pretty. Wonder Woman. This is not a Blu-ray. It's in a Blu-ray case because it's shipped that way. It's the entire run of Xiaolin Showdown, which was my favorite cartoon when I was a kid. I loved it, and I still do. Due for a rewatch. This is a personal fave of mine, and I'm very glad I own this. It is in a 9-disc Blu-ray set, or an 8-disc. I don't know. I don't know why. They should release it on Blu-ray, but they won't, because they're cowards. That's the truth. And this is kind of a weak way to end, but I have the first 6 mainline X-Men films. Most of these are by Bryan Singer, who, as previously established, I don't like as a person or as a filmmaker. I've heard good things about Dark Phoenix, though. So maybe I'll fuck with that. I'm due for a rewatch of these. I'll have to check them out, especially since they're going to be main characters in Avengers Doomsday. Oh, God. Oh, no. Why did they do that? Now I have to watch these movies, and I don't even like most of them. It's fine. I'll get to watch Logan, so I'm calling that a win. And there you have it. That is every film that I own on Blu-ray. We'll have the final number, the total number, somewhere on screen. Wow, oh my gosh, that's such a big number. I don't know what it is, so that's not a genuine reaction. But yeah, I love collecting these things, and I like watching them. And even when I don't watch them all that regularly, I enjoy just having them on my shelf to look at and admire from afar. And they look so pretty on my shelf. They look so nice and neat and orderly. This is like the first time in like at least a year that they've been all on the shelf in a neat order, and I feel very, very good about that. This is the only area in my bedroom right now that is neat and orderly, and honestly, I'm kind of holding on to this being neat and orderly for dear life. I need this to work out. I need this to go well. I need this to stay exactly the way it is for the remainder of human existence, and I will be happy. I'm so excited about the Halloween movies. They look so good. I'm so excited about all of these. So if you're still watching after all of that garbage, all of that incessant rambling. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for sticking through. And if you like hearing me yap annoyingly about movies and how good they are as an art form, you should follow me on Letterboxd. Calamity Beauregard. Find me on there. Find me on Blue Sky, at Calamity Beau. That's all I have to advertise. All right. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves out there. Live love. And yeah, support physical media. Buy your favorite independent film on Blu-ray right this fucking second. Unless you don't have the money for it. In which case, wait until you do and you're in a stable place financially, and then do that. And you can thank me later. As for me, I'm gonna go back to doing what I do best, watching all of the Land Before Time movies on DVD, because they never released any of them past the first one on Blu-ray, and I'm salty about it. But I'm still gonna do it, because I really like these movies. And you should too. You should have joy in your heart for things that are not as good as what you think they can be. Live love.